Okay, hello, this is Very Lisa, and these are my Apocalypse Sims, and I've got Hotham here, attempting to persuade this nice young lady, Izumi Okada, that she might like to join their family. Wouldn't it be great to live with us? We've got such a great house. It's full of exciting things that you're not allowed to do. My dad's a ghost, my 3 brothers are all creeps, and I'm out here in my pyjamas and my lovely mustard coloured socks. So I know you'd just have a great time if you'd come and live with us, Izumi, and maybe consider, having babies, even though you're still a teenager, and I'm really shouldn't be suggesting such things to someone quite as young as you. But hey, I'm a teenager too, so that's my excuse. Alright, good. So he's got some lovely interactions queued up. Can he persuade her to hang out for a bit as well? And for some reason they've all stopped moving, but I'm sure they'll come back in a minute. There we go. Oh, he's leveled up with charisma. She's really into all of his wonderful discussions and his mustard coloured socks. Excellent. Excellent. You are starting to fall for my charms. Let's not ask about woohoo, that would be bad. Now, usually my Sims have got different voices for the male Sims and the female Sims, but for this family it seems they all have really quite voices that I would normally characterise as being fairly female voices. Not to say that a man can't have a voice that sounds like this, or a woman can't have a voice that sounds like a typical man's would be, but they all have these quite high-pitched voices, which I normally associate with the female Sims, so I like that, I think. I'm glad they feel free to be them. Oh, and Nevis has broken the sink again. Repair that sink, Nevis. You break it, you'll fix it. Even though your mother's much better at it than you are. Oh, she's gone down to the basement. She could probably... Oh, she better not have that drink. Granny Smash. I haven't seen that drink before. But she'd better clean it up because nobody is allowed to drink drinks off the bar until we fix the mixology skill. Now, that's right. Before this episode started, I went to go and check what I have, believe it or not, a spreadsheet of the order in which I want to try to lift the restrictions in the Apocalypse Challenge, and I had decided off the top of my flaky memory that Dominic, my returned parent figure here, who's come back from the grave and is now a playable member of the household again, I had thought he could be a secret agent, but then I realised that actually I had that really low down on the list of careers that I want to try to lift the restrictions for, so I've changed my mind. He is going to change back into the athlete career, which will be the 4th career that he's had fourth career that he's had in the time that I have been playing him, poor dear. He had comedian when I first dragged him in off the street to provide his Sim DNA for this family, and then he was late to work one day, and because of the restriction where if you're late for work you have to quit, he had to quit, and then he switched to journalist, writing journalist career, and then he died. Yes, switch jobs. And then when I brought him back as a ghost, I stuck him up as a secret agent. And now I think, no, actually I want him to be an athlete because that will lift the restriction. That means I can start spending some of these aspiration points on my Sims, because I get really antsy that they're collecting all these aspiration points and I can't spend any of them because there's a restriction preventing me from being able to spend my aspiration points. Get off your phone, boy! Not allowed on the phone. Where are you? You can have a wash though, and then you can read some books. Wasn't that thrilling? I know how much you love to read books. And your young friend here is playing in the trash. That's great. Wash your hands, read a book. And then, Hotham, get off the computer! I really am going to lock it in the cupboard if you don't stop. Be friends. Be friends. How's that? Ooh, quick, put that away in the fridge. No, you have to do that manually. Okay, fine. And Kathmandu's home. So, go talk to the nice young lady and persuade her of how great it is to live in this house. Yeah. Come live with us, Izumi. We're the best. And we probably won't try to make you have babies until you're an adult. She's a manual labourer at Green Fist Garden Solutions. Okay, so if she's a manual labourer and she got to the top of her manual labouring career, then we would be able to hire a maid. I think there's some other restriction that I don't really care about very much that's to do with the teen manual labour career. I'll look that up later. I remember there was the issue that she could not... they couldn't hire a maid until they lift the manual labour restriction, which I very much want them to do. Can I put that away? No? Okay, fine. Looks like Nevis is reading a book about rocket science. Good on you. Oh, she's going. Don't let her go. You haven't asked her to move in yet. Oh, well, we'll just have to keep an eye out for her and hope she wanders past again. Okay, fine. Fine. Maybe I should just give up on the concept of having anybody ever have more babies in this household. Yes, they are going to be the last generation. They are all going to die, and I'm going to fail. That's the spirit. Hooray for me. Yes, you can go to... Oh, where are you going to sleep, darling? I haven't got a bed for you. I suppose you can sleep in the main bed, but we can't actually have you and your wife both sleep in that bed until we can get the bodybuilder thing done and move that cot. All right. Sierra is a little stuck. Oh, we've done this one before. She noticed that the co-worker accidentally left a manuscript. She should borrow ideas because all the best artists steal. Mediocre artists borrow, great artists steal. That is my belief and my practice. And she got a bit of a performance gain. But Kathmandu is just a little bit stalled. He's having trouble getting to the next level on his career. We have to have him get to level 9 fitness skill, which he's still got about halfway to go, and he has to mentor some Sims in their fitness, and it's just hard to get them all in a state where they're happy enough and clean enough and rested enough and toileted enough that they can all get onto the workout machines. So the stars are not really aligning there. Oh, hang on a second. We might be able to get Nevis onto a machine. Go and do some running, darling. What's Buller doing? Oh, he's fixing the toilet. And he might wet himself before he's done, but that's okay. I don't care. And, oh, you're being a good boy for a change, Hotham. Reading a book. Now, he's a teenager, and he's the one that I'm going to get him to do mixologist when he gets to be an adult. So I might actually send him down to the basement right now. So that means he has to learn to cook as well as mix drinks, because the first few levels... Oh, look, there's stuff in there I hadn't realised. This is the folding portable bar. Looks like there's some cans of stuff in there. It looks like a large can to be part of a bar. Maybe it's a can of olives or something. Alright, oh, quick! Do some mentoring, Kathmandu. Go for it. Mentor. Can you mentor and work out yourself? Probably not. Probably one or the other. And oh dear, he's stinky. Is it fun to practice making drinks? It's probably not. But I'm going to get you to do it for a little bit anyway. Sorry, dude. Now, mentor your brother. talk about nappies. That's important because you can't exercise well unless you wear a nappy so that you don't need to go to the toilet. I think. Okay, go! You can do it! Sweating everywhere but not getting too stinky. This is amazing work. Hishana, keep going, boy! One day you could be as sexy as I am in my great little top and belt. I'm not sure what the belt is for. Is that what weightlifters use? Maybe. Oh god, someone's on the computer again! Bulla! No. No, no, no. Go to the toilet. Have a wash. Possibly wet yourself. Looks like you're about to have a bladder failure. You decided to go and sit at the computer. Or possibly that's because I had you repairing the toilet upstairs because I am mean. And I just keep you going until everything fails. Oh, oh, oh. Did he get his mentoring in time? No, that's rubbish. That is just terrible. You can do some running yourself for a little bit. Nevis, what do you need to do? You've written a book. Maybe you can go and have a wash. Where's my bathroom down there? Oh, good Lord. It will be so nice to get some better sinks or be able to upgrade the ones we have. So they're not constantly breaking. Have some food. Have some icky fruit salad. Nobody's done their homework. And what's that? A bit of stinky taco on the ground. Great. Don't eat it. Okay. Now, somebody I think was downstairs trying to fix the broken sink. That's Nevis, so then he can then have a wash. And what did I do with Dominic? He's asleep. So when he wakes up, he can clean up the mess in this bathroom. Sometimes I think if I could, I would just buy sinks and put them everywhere. And then maybe I wouldn't need to worry about having to constantly fix the sinks. Okay, how's your school going? If your mum was here, she could mentor you and get you a bit faster. But not at this stage. Okay. He's fixed his sink now. Oh, that one's broken. No, no more broken sinks. This is unacceptable. Stop breaking the sinks. Whatever, dudes. Now you're carrying all these things in your inventories that you're not supposed to have. Whatever. And you wet yourself. Oh, that's good. Alright, good. Let's just talk about how embarrassing it is to wet yourself when you live in a house with 5 toilets. And, yeah. Make me feel better. I just can't do this anymore. The apocalypse. It just made everything so bad. Yeah, bye. Who was supposed to be fixing that one? I've already forgotten. I'll get him to fix it soon. Kathmandu is almost a full adult. Oh, Lord. I have not done much with him since he aged up. And then Hotham's still down there making drinks, so I might get him to finish up on that. Then he can wash his hands a million times and have some food. And now Sierra's home, thank goodness, so maybe she can fix all the broken sinks from now on. Hey, oh, who's that? A teenager, Prisha Savallani? Yeah, Prisha Savallani. Come and talk to us, Prisha. I think we've met you before. And, Sarah's really good at getting people to like her. Because she has, like, maximum charisma and all of these friendships never decay kinds of traits and stuff. No, don't go anywhere. Oh, Prisha's evil. Great. Okay. Never mind, I don't care if you're evil. Can you have babies? If so, we're good. Let's sit down on this lovely bench in the toxic atmosphere of post-apocalyptic Oasis Springs, and I will sell you on one of the benefits of my sons, because they're all pretty dreadful and they can't manage to do it themselves, so I had better do it for them. You're so lovely. What's your name? You're so lovely, person I've forgotten the name already. Prisha. Prisha, I love the way you sort of morph off the bench like that without even moving your legs. You're suddenly just standing up. It's amazing. And I like everything about you. This is an impression me pretending to be you, and how great you are. You're so smiley, you're so cheerful, you're so fertile. Oh, wait, no, not fertile. Let's have a deep conversation about what you want out of life and how it involves living with me and my terrible, terrible sons. I don't know if that's the best type of way to get to know. Dismiss evil ways was up there for a second. Can I do that? I don't think she'd like it if I dismissed her evil ways. Friendly. Let me try it. Discuss world peace. Yeah, no. No. Oh, maybe it was only temporarily available. Can't go to the park. We're not allowed. Brighten your day. Compliment your outfit, which isn't quite as much of a disaster as everybody else's outfit that's walked past so far. Can I just ask you to move in? Come on, we're friends, aren't we? We're best of friends. And you don't care about your existing family. Who are they? Honestly, not worth it. Come and live with us. We're so much better. I don't have that choice. Done. Well, give me some money. Maybe we can't get anyone to move in until they're young adults. I don't know. Okay, let's ignore you for a bit since I can't get you to move in. See what everyone else is doing. Dominic's still asleep. And when he wakes up, he can wash his hands half a dozen times. Because that's the most exciting thing to do in the world. Kathmandu's asleep. Nevis is just sitting there thinking about things. He likes to clean things, Nevis. He's neat. So we'll let him do some cleaning. Oh, your friend is here. Prisha, playing in the trash. Great! You won't like that, Nevis, because you're a neat sim. She's evil. And in fact, that makes me wonder, because Hotham is quite a good sim. And he was going to be my heir. But I don't think he would like to hook up with an evil sim. That might be more Bulla's line of interest. Bulla's asleep. Can we get him to wake up? No, he hasn't had enough sleep yet. Never mind. Alright, Nevis, you persuade her that she wants to stay. She can stand in the trash and she can just be really interesting. I like trash. He's a kleptomaniac, but that's not evil necessarily. He just likes to steal things, which is not what I'd call good, but it's not the same as the evil trait. I wonder if a sim can be both kleptomaniac and good in The Sims. Probably. Clean that sink. It's gross. Clean that sink, wash those hands. Clean up the trash, or let Prisha just dance around in it some more. great idea. Let's just play in the trash. Where are you going? Gonna have a sing. Okay, you can have a sing. There she goes, jumping in the trash. You would be a fun sim to have around, wouldn't you? Not? I think I'd probably kill you. So perhaps not. Oh, what you doing there? Go home, Joe. Go home and do something interesting. Catmandu's asleep. He can have some food. And is he happy now that he's got to go to work in a bit? That he's cleaned up? Nice. And then you can sleep too. It's just so rare when I finally get somebody with all their needs met for a brief amount of time. But that somebody is not Hotham right now. He just wants to have a sing. And don't take a selfie, it's not allowed. So many things aren't allowed. What a great singer. Let's go and have you wash a million times. Oh, it's Sunday. I can do some decorating, but I actually don't know what I want to do as far as decorating goes. One of the restrictions at the moment is you cannot go into buy and build mode to decorate the walls. I know there's this little bit of wall that I've missed that I want to decorate, and some railings that I intended to put around various bits of stairs, like there should be one there so they don't go whoop off the edge of the stairs. Oh dear, whoops-a-daisy, I just toddled off the edge. But I don't really know what I want to do to the house, and the problem is that you kind of have to spend all your money every Sunday, because anything that you don't spend on a Sunday, the mob comes and takes away on Monday when the bill comes in, because that's one of the other restrictions. So, why can't you? Oh no, have you got your willy stuck in the... You have, haven't you? That's a bit of an embarrassment. He got his willy stuck in the toilet. Okay, poor dear. No wonder you're not having a lot of fun. That's a new thing. They're always surprising me, these Sims, doing things that I did not know they could do, and that's a new one for me. It's Dominic. He's hungry. Oh, and has he weed on the floor? Somebody's made a mess on the floor. That's a bit tragic. Oh, he's neat too, so he loves to clean things. So he won't like being quite as stinky as he is right now. Go and wash your hands. Why on earth would you deliberately want to break things? That's just annoying. Don't break the things. That's probably as much washing his hands. Oh, hello. Oh, Kathmandu and Sierra are both in good moods, and that means that we get Kathmandu down on the exercise equipment, and then we can get Sierra to mentor him. And then he can get to the next level because she's level 10. So she can go here. What happens when she teleports? I don't even know how she gets to teleport. I guess that's because she's got maximum wellness skill. But I have no idea what it looks like because I just click teleport here and she does it without me actually paying attention. So does she have to meditate or something? Oh yes, she does. Oh, she's going to meditate and be very thoughtful. Om mani padme hum. Off she goes. Probably faster to walk down the stairs. But I suppose if you had a really big lot, then that improved their relationship. I wonder why. It's already at maximum anyway. Alright, mentor that darling son of yours. And then he can get to the required level of fitness skill for his next promotion. And Dominic, you're having something to eat. Good. You've done some cleaning. Good man. Well done. Good sim. And the rest are asleep. Okay. So, I think that's a good time to leave them. By the time they have finished doing some mentoring, we'll have Kathmandu up to his next level. and ready to go and get that promotion. Come on, Kathmandu, you gotta do it, boy. How we're only at level 6. We're never going to be able to move those monkey bars. Alright, so I'm going to end this here and think about how to renovate this house with the 5,340 simoleons that we would like to try and spend before midnight Sunday. Okay, see ya!